How are you? Welcome back to our class. Very good morning to all my dear students. Today we are discussing about very interesting topic in class 9 is motion. We have to discuss today about introduction to motion and describing motion. Are you ready to listen? Very good. Now let us start the class today. First of all, we have to discussing today introduction to motion. My dear students, see around us we have to see so many examples of motion in our daily life. Birds fly in the sky, vehicles, cars or buses moving on the road, a fan rotating in our axis, children playing in the playground, earth revolves around the sun. Here we have to given some examples. Okay, so in these words we have to observe and understand the definition of motion is we have to learn the definition of motion is the change in position of an object with time. When an object changes its position with respect to reference point as that as time passes, the object is said to be in motion. We have to give some more examples in our daily life. A car moving on a road, a train running on railway tracks, a football rolling on the ground, a bird flying in the sky, a student walking to school. Okay? Here is a parked car is motion? Yes or no? No, because its position is not changing. Is a moving bicycle is motion? Yes, because its positioning changes with time. So, is it at rest or in motion? Show students here we have to give some situations. We have to give some situations is here. Look at the situation 1. Look at the classroom walls. Are the classroom walls moving? Yes or no? No. They appear to be at rest with respect to us. Situation 2. A bus is moving on the road. Ask, is the bus is motion? Yes. Its position changes with time. And situation 3. Passengers are sitting inside the moving bus. Are the passengers at rest or in motion? With respect to the bus, at rest. With respect to the ground, in motion. Okay, this activity tells us that motion depends on the observer and reference point. Okay, need for a reference point. Suppose your friend asks here, where is your school located? Now you may say our school is in 2 kilometers from the bus stand. Here, the bus stand is used as a reference point. A reference point helps us locate an object and describe its motion. A reference point is a fixed object or place with respect to which the position or motion of another object is described. For example, suppose a school is located 2 kilometers north of a railway station. So here railway station is reference point. School is object. So we can say the school is 2 kilometers north of the railway station. Without the railway station, we cannot clearly describe the position of the school. Here now we have to discussing about types of motions. We have to give here in the picture. First one is straight line motion. This is also called linear motion. When an object moves along a straight path, this type of motion is called straight line motion or linear motion. For example, a train moves on a straight track. A car moving on a straight road. All moving objects in straight line is called linear motion. Okay. Second one is circular motion. When an object moves along a circular path, this is type of motion is called circular motion. For example, hands of a clock. Okay, clock hands and a stone tied to a string. These are all and rotated. These are all examples of circular motion. Third one is rotational motion. When an object rotates about its own axis, for example, this type of motions example is ceiling fan, earth rotating on its axis. These are all rotational examples of rotational motion. Fourth one is oscillatory motion. When an object moves to and fro repeatedly, this type of motion is called oscillatory motion. For example, swing, pendulum of clock. Okay, these are all examples of oscillatory motion. Now we have to remember once again what we learned. Okay, motion is the change in position with time. Rest means no change in position. Motion depends on the observer and reference point. A reference point is necessary necessary to describe motion. Motion can be straight line motion, circular motion, rotational motion, oscillatory motion. These are all we have to discussing this topic. Now we have to conclude the topic. Students, motion is present everywhere around us, from a tiny ant crawling on the ground to the earth revolving around the sun. Everything shows motion. Okay. To understand whether an object is at rest or in motion, we must compare its position with a suitable reference point. Take away some message to you. Motion is the change in position of an object with time, and it can be described only with the help of a reference point. Observe carefully, think logically, and understand how motion makes our world dynamic. I hope that all of my dear children understand this topic, introduction of motion and describing motion. Thanks to listen my lesson, all of you. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel because it is useful to some more like you to learn this lesson. Thank you. We will meet again in the next class tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to watch my channel.